What is going on, guys? This is Elijah here, Football Recaps, and today I'm back with another college football prediction video, and we're going to be talking about the Auburn Tigers versus the Arkansas Razorbacks. Both are 4-2. Auburn is 1-1, and of course, Arkansas is 1-2 in the conference. And I do believe that they haven't reset the rankings for Auburn and, of course, Arkansas. Auburn, we have to have a lot of talk about Auburn because Bo Nix has been struggling this whole year. Yesterday was just not great to watch. I mean, the first half, it was okay. They played decent, but Auburn's offense had so many opportunities to score. And, of course, that one 3-and-out drive that they went for on fourth down, and they cannot convert. Arkansas, that last play with the two-point conversion was not a great play call. They could have done something like a trick play maybe, or they could have ran it in with KJ Jefferson. But it sucks for them, but they lost by 1 point against Ole Miss. That game was insane. It was going back and forth. There's literally no defenses in that game, but it was an epic game. Meanwhile, Auburn, like I said before, first half was all right. Second half, they just cannot do anything on offense, and Georgia's defense was yet again dominating. And whoa, look what happened last night too. Alabama lost to Texas A&M, which Arkansas beat Texas A&M, which is this whole year has been like crazy for college football. And yeah, I mean, Auburn. I like Auburn. I like Bo Nix. I like their team, but Bo Nix, I think, is the main issue with this team. There's no hatred towards Auburn. There's no hatred towards Bo Nix, but Bo Nix has been a problem all year long. And of course, the running court, not bad. Tank Bigsby is pretty good. Hunter is pretty good as well. But I mean, I just don't understand why. I mean, the record is 4-2, but they almost lost to Georgia State, and they did lose to Penn State though. But they could have won that game. It could have been a whole different story. But it's just been they've been struggling on offense this year. Their defense is playing well, but against Georgia, it was just atrocious. I mean, I'm sorry, Georgia Auburn fans, but it was just bad. I predicted Georgia was trying to be respectful, like by 10 to 13 points, but it was just a blowout. It was not great. Arkansas, I mean, they're underrated. Their defense is pretty good, but against Ole Miss, it was just weird. It was a weird game. All right, so I like to go through the match predictor as always, and then read all the season leaders' stats and of course the team stats, and then I like to base my prediction off of the stats. I know people say I don't predict well. I don't watch the games. I watch sometimes the games. I watch the replays of the game, and then I'll just give my thought of what's going to happen of this game. All right, so the match predictor has Arkansas with a 60.0% over 40%. They haven't got like the pick center yet, so they'll probably update that tomorrow. Season leaders, we have passing yards. We have Bo Nix. We have 107 to 185 to 1,196 yards passing and 6 touchdowns and 1 interception. Like the stat line doesn't really reflect like how like they struggle in offense, but like I mean that's not bad. But if an Auburn fan knows that you don't watch football, they know how Bo Nix is, and they know how the Auburn offense is, and it's not great. KJ Jefferson, 79 completions to 126 attempts, 1,235 passing yards, pretty good. 9 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. We have, for this is like the updated rushing yards. I don't know if these are the actually updated stats, but I'm still going to read them, and I'll just base my stats, or base my prediction off the stats. That's what I like to do for predictions. All right, so we have Hunter for 47 carries, 465 yards, 3 touchdowns. Then we have Smith for Arkansas, 73 carries, 387 yards, and of course 4 touchdowns. He's done a really great job, and so has Hunter. Hudson for Auburn for receiving, we have 19 receptions for 207 receiving yards and 1 touchdown. And of course Burks for Arkansas, he's done a great job. He's a beast for receiving, 29 receptions, 519 receiving yards, and 3 touchdowns. So again, look for him and KJ Jefferson duo. All right, so team stats, we have points per game. Auburn 35 and to Arkansas is 32.3. Like I said before, it'll probably change after tomorrow. And points allowed per game, Auburn 19.2, and then Arkansas 24.5. So I mean, not bad, but after yesterday, you know, both teams struggled a lot. Total yards on offense 451 to 459, so almost similar. Yards passing 245.2 to 214, almost similar. Auburn has the edge. Yards of rushing, this is where Arkansas likes to do is run the ball with KJ Jefferson and of course Smith, and then yeah, it's just they're good on running game. Yards of rushing 206 for Auburn, and of course Arkansas 244.8. Then we have yards allowed on defense 320.7 to Arkansas's 337.5. Passing yards allowed 216 to 156.0. Rushing yards allowed Auburn 104.7 to Arkansas's 181.5. Honestly, I like both teams. I don't have any hatred towards both teams. Auburn's offense, they've struggled a lot this year. I mean, the record doesn't say why, but watching the games, especially Penn State, they did well against Penn State. They struggled against Georgia. Bo Nix is an issue, in my opinion. No hatred towards him either. But honestly, I'm going to go with Arkansas in this one. I like just their offense. Their defense is underrated and overlooked. Yeah, they gave up like 50 points to Ole Miss, but they always love to pass the ball. And so that's going to be a difficulty with Matt Corral because he's a Heisman candidate and possibly the number 1 draft pick. So I'm going to go with Arkansas minus 13, and or actually no, minus 16, and I think that's the more respectable outcome by 16 points for Arkansas. And it is at Arkansas, so I think it's going to go 16 points against Auburn. So let me know what you guys think, and if you disagree with me, that's fine. If you want to comment how I did or constructive criticism, please, by all means, tell me what I did wrong and what I said wrong, and I would love to see that response as well. All right, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great weekend, and see you guys later. Peace out.